What's up, everybody? So we're gonna fly some vessels here and talk about vessels and why I like this game. These are all of the things I got off the Steam Workshop. Look at all of them. Aren't they pretty? Look at all of these things I got off the workshop. They're great. We're gonna be checking out small vessels here, and they're not they're I'll show you guys what I was gonna try and put into words. Where's the plat? There it is. This is the latest version of my Strike Fighter. There's some things that may need to be changed about it. I like it to move faster than it does. This is actually about the speed I like, but it doesn't do 49 that direction. It might, and I'll have to fix that, but 118 out the back, 51s all around, and that's the way I like my vessels to go. If they go faster in one direction, they go faster forward in a straight line, and I picked 51 because it should side to side the same speed because it's got the same engines. These up top engines here. I'll show you what's going on. So you got there your frontal stopping engines. Oh, I need to put one more on actually. And then you got on the back there you got you got most of your downs, you got one of your ups. There's one of my up engines. Those are my left to rights. And these big old honkers, those are the ones that make me shoot in a fucking straight line, man. Yoo-hoo, now. And let's talk about the handling. The yaw on this is in space it rolls at 8.25. It pitches at 9.93 degrees a second, and yaws at 5.53. And that's what I like in it from a Strike Fighter because it's nimble. And it turns well. And I recorded another video on accident where I was in the other scene where it's just my face, and I had test flew these videos. So what we're gonna do these vessels. We're gonna test fly all of these vessels yet again. We can't test fly that one because I kind of fucked it up. I just took this thing and bore a hole in it. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna spawn it again because I did like that vessel. I'm not going to fly it, but I like the vessel. I'm not going to fly it in survival, but it's cool. See, this is a pretty neat ship. Pretty cool, man. It looks neat. On the outside, it's got some nice, well, it's from one side, kind of tubey, but from the front, and from certain angles, it's got some nice lines. So right there, it's got some nice lines to it. But, the guy put a lot of work into it. It's really nice inside. You can see, like, these are cargo boxes. He did do, frankly, a pretty decent job. As you can see, there's a cargo bays and an airlock to an engine room. And see if there's a control back here. Yeah, no, that's just the RCS bay. So these are all the RCS. These are the things that make you turn. And he did a really nice job at placing them and making it look cool with all the extra bits, and it looks nice and spaceshipy. Some nice RP going on here, space RP or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty good, commendable, like high A quality standard of production by the man who designed this, lady, woman, person. I don't know who the fuck designed this. Chipmunk. I think I want to go up here. And oh damn it, it's the other way. The things I don't like about this ship, like, it's a great ship, don't get me wrong. It's very nice, and if you're looking for something to fly in as a group and you're not looking to have handling like I do, this is as good as you're gonna get. This is a fucking great ship. I'm probably gonna record machinima in it, but I'm not gonna play survival in it. Crew quarters, it's got some nice, like, captain's quarters. It's got a nice feel to it. Like the whole ship, like the stat, he did the bevel change really well. Like this is really nice what he did here, because some people just throw stairs or other bullshit in there. He put some work into that. That's nice. Like he put work into this whole fucking thing, and I really appreciate that. Wanna put that out there before I say I'm not gonna fucking fly it. It handles like a brick. I don't even know if it's atmosphere capable on certain planets, but that's not the biggest deal, man. Some people are looking for that. This doesn't fill what I'm looking for in a ship in a survival game, but as you can see, it does lift off pretty decently, but the rest of it is, you know, leaves something to be desired. And it turns like a brick. It done turn horribly. We might just spawn another ship to fly back. No, we got it. Keep on cranking. I thought that was... We're going to just fly back to that one. Turn it off. See, it doesn't stop too well. This is why I'm not going to fly it. And, you know what? It's a pretty decent ship. It's just not in any way what I'm looking for. Fuck it. We're not flying back there. We're going to fly... This is one of my all-time favorite ships, alright? It's tiny. It's my starter ship. You see me fly these a lot. This is the Zip. This is the Zip. The Zip fills out classifications perfectly. It doesn't handle like that. It does like... It might do 11s in space. On planet it does 9 or 10, and it handles these days like a brick. But if you design your ship before they rebalance the weight and it still flies, you designed a hell of a ship. It doesn't move like it used to, but it's still pretty awesome, and it's fucking cheap. Can't say enough about the Zip here. It's great. I mean, they could blow them up. It doesn't matter. They could blow up 1 million of those. Okay, price. We're due a price assessment. Here's the Zip. 167 iron, 137 copper, 111 cobalt, 85 silicone. And the Equus, 4,000. That's 44,000, son. Iron. My buddy's Git Wrecker, 500. My ship, 500. They're not cheap. That ship, I can make fucking 5 of them for one of my other ships. This ship I flew. It's got an O2 tank on the back, some cargo out here. That's pretty nice, even though it presents to be exploded. It's got a nice, huge amount of passenger space. It's got 3 fridges, which is handy. Lots of cargo boxes up top here. It only has like 1 or 2 O2 tanks, which is a drawback, but it's not the biggest drawback. And let's see how it flies. Straight line is pretty good. It handles way better than the other ships, but it, you know, size and all that. It turns like my Strike Fighter. And my Strike Fighter does need to turn a little bit better, but this is actually a pretty decent ship. It comes with 2 rocket launchers and laser cannon, and pretty decent. I like this ship. It flies well. If I was on a multiplayer server, I'd actually consider making one of these and ferrying motherfuckers in it. This over here is a ship I really, really liked. It was a ship, one of my ships that I've first made on a survival server, one of the first servers I played. So this was actually one of the first ships I flew. I really enjoyed it while I had it. It's got O2 bay, cargo box, some O2 bay constructor cargo box. It doesn't handle like it used to, but like I said, if you designed these ships before they redid weight and it still flies, you got a great ship. It handles pretty decently, but you know, for its size, it takes a long time to change directions in certain aspects, and the turning is really great. It's putting my you know, the yaw and pitch is putting my shit to shame. It's alright. I've always known that thing doesn't turn too good. That was actually, I was going to redesign it and make it turn better, but it's never did. This right here, I flew something like this. It didn't have these top fans here. I repainted that thing too, and I called it Old Blue Eyes. There's the O2 station. It's actually in a good spot. I would like it more if they put like a top fan over the O2 station, so you'd have to stand off from it, or if they put a angle so it just have a little bit more bullet deflection on it. That's always nice. This one handles the best out of all these. This one handles the best, and for its size, it's packing the most. It's got 4 pulse lasers on it, which are really good strike weapons. The missile launchers isn't too bad, but for range and firepower, I think the pulse lasers, short of the rail cannons, are my favorite. As far as usage, I really used to dig jacking rockets onto my ships, like 40 of them, and flying at people. This right here, I'm just going to spawn another one. That's a vessel that I made. These all were vessels that other people made. The Zip, that thing, that was a tier 1 vessel, and that was a prefab. That started out as something that a player made, and then the game devs adopted it and made it a prefab. Same thing with this thing. This guy made a whole buttload of ships, and they adopted this one as a prefab. And the other ship that kind of looked like a dick I was flying, I can't see it right now. I think that's it over there. That one was adopted as a prefabricated ship that comes in I'll show you. You see down here, these are prefabs that are put out by the devs. And my blueprint's a little fucked up right now. It's probably because I'm playing an experimental version of the game. But like I said, these are all of the ships I fucking have from the blueprints. And this is actually a small amount. I've had many more in my day. Oh, let's fly. So they don't all have to handle like that one, and you can clearly see I'll take a hit in certain aspects to get something really good, and another, like the blast laser moves like a motherfucker. I was gonna name it something else, like I said. I couldn't think of a name to call it. This is the same, that vessel over there, but just remade in a different way. This is the Vulcan Lives. There's another one called the Nocturne that doesn't have as many cannons, because these things are pretty cannoned up. These things carry all the weapons of each type. You got 6 Gatling cannons, 4 rail guns, 4 plasma cannons, and 4 rocket launchers. You got the full complement. Why did I do that? Mostly for shits and giggles. And these things don't fly as great as the rest of my vessels. They still move pretty good. I think they do like 13s or 15s all in all directions, because those legs are nothing but engines. I just put all the engines in the legs. If you shoot the legs out, this will still be like just a bay. Doesn't really matter. This is made for like PvE and like just for me to screw around with on Homeboy only servers and like on single player. It's a complete vanity item. But as you can see in here, I forgot to put a light in the top, but that's pretty easily fixed. You got some O2. I would like a little bit more cargo space. You got plenty, plus you got that constructor, so you really have enough. There is O2 station. You also, I forgot to put the ammo in here, but there's ammo, and the turning isn't the best. It's not the worst. There's room for 3, including the pilot. Nice little bay for you to walk around in with your boys. There's enough room for all 3 of you to be in here, and like it'll get tight with all 3 of you, but it's not unreasonably tight. So this is a vanity vessel, and I might make a few of those as vanity vessels and film machinima with them, or I might just make them as vanity vessels when I start making a fleet. But for right now, they're not filling what I'm looking for, and that's alright. It's very hard to do that. I'm going to go to the planet, another planet, and I'm going to get what I need, and I'm going to make myself my strike fighters, because I really enjoy them. And I might make a low level one. But if I remake a lower one that turns better, I'll probably just want to use that one. So I'm going to take a look into changing that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this babble about ships. We're going to do hover vessels and capital vessels because I really do want to show off all the shit that people make because they're really cool. Like, these ships are fucking neat. Good job to everybody who made it. I mean, this is a cool looking ship. I mean, I said it looked like a dick is a joke, but it looks nice. Dude put a lot of work into it. Definitely that guy over there, he wins with that small vessel. He put the most work in. A+ on that job. My vessel, that one over there, has no work. It's basically a tube with wings on it. So that's low end. Everybody else took the extra step, went a little bit further, and made a really nice looking vessel. Good job, guys. The only one that I wouldn't make is that because of the way it flies, but he did such a good fucking job, and the way he constructed it, I probably will, I'll probably dock it on a Supergit or something when I get there. Just for looks. Because when you get to Supergits, you'll see a Supergit, or you'll see a Supergit eventually. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, which is a Supergit's my capital vessel. Yeah. I'll go record another video.